Prije, dobar dan svima, dragi ministrice, dragi, kako se to kaže, glavni pregovarač, profesori, profesorice, dear youngsters. First of all, super to have you here. A good week starts with young people. That's at least my motto in my job as EU ambassador. But I would like to know who is here, actually, who is represented. We heard the Kish School, Podgorica, I guess. What other places? Budva, I'm sorry. So Budva is here. Podgorica? How many youngsters from Podgorica? Raise your hands. Well, 1/3, I would say. Which other cities, towns of this beautiful country? How many people from Danilovgrad? Good, 5, 6. Who else? How many? Wow. So we have 3, 4. Did I forget anybody? No. Žabljak. Where is Žabljak? Bravo. Dobrodošli. Who else? Other cities, towns? Tusi is late. Okay. That is excellent because we have a good part of the country represented here today. I saw a reading about this event this morning that there are now, I think, 18 municipalities represented. We want to have all 25, so the whole country needs to be in this. Why? Because this is about the European Union and the integration process of Montenegro, and this is an all-of-society undertaking. It's a big task, and therefore it's very important to have the whole society, from school to pensioners, represented and be up to date on what's happening in the European Union. This is about the mechanics. What you will learn in the next weeks and months is about, at the one hand, about the mechanics. So how the European Union came into being, when it came into being. By the way, anybody knows what were the years of the first treaties of the European Union? When did it start? After the First World War, after the Second World War, or after the Yugoslavia wars? Second World War. Some years, treaties, 50s, early 50s. From how many members in the beginning? Benelux, France, yes, Luxembourg, Netherlands, 6. Going up to, what was the maximum expansion we had? In 2004, we had a big enlargement wave going up to then 27, and then Croatia joined in 2013, going up to 28, but then we lost one on the way. UK. But who knows how long they will be absent. Maybe they will join one day again. And that's why Montenegro will very well fit into that spot, and this is what you're going to learn. So it's about the mechanics, but also very importantly about the values, what the European Union stands for. Because it's a political and economic union, some member states sometimes mistake it as a cash machine, as a bancomat, which is not. And they have found out recently because there are rules. And if you don't play by the rules, there's a European court in Luxembourg which has the final say. So very important also for you to understand that this is much more than a political and economic union. It's a union based on values. Democracy, human rights, and diversity. There is this slogan of the European Union, which is a very beautiful one. Anybody knows the slogan of the European Union, relating to this diversity? Yes. Na vašem jeziku? Bravo, svaka čast. So this is what it is, and this is what the European Union prides itself, and that's why I think it's excellent also in the having Montenegro as being itself diverse, but united in diversity. There is a huge support in the whole country for the European Union accession, more than whatever, between 75–80%. This is one of the biggest numbers in support in the whole of the region, and I think this tells a lot. This tells that all the diverse parts of the country, the different ethnicities, those who belong to different religions, this is one thing which unites Montenegro, and that's why this is important for Montenegro to join the European Union, and I do believe we have a good chance. We are working very hard with the Minister for European Integration, but also with the other ministries to get into the final stretch. We want to close all chapters. There are 35 chapters until the end of 26, and there is a good chance that, Montenegro is really the next member of the European Union. Of course, what it needs, and I stressed it especially in my introductory meetings with the Prime Minister, with the President, with the ministers, with those in charge. You need political stability, A, but B, also you need a lot of discipline. We want to close 4 chapters, for instance, until the end of this year, and then next year there come new chapters. So this is very important to keep that discipline, what we've seen over the summer with the famous EUbuzz. And we need to keep up that discipline also in going forward in order to have Montenegro as part of the European Union. And why do I say it's important also for the European Union? It's important because you are diverse, so you bring something positive to the European Union, something which resonates well with what the European Union is, with this unity in diversity. So that's why we are thrilled to be, I'm very thrilled to be here. First of all, I'm pretty new. I've come here a month ago from Bosnia-Herzegovina. I was the EU ambassador and special representative in Bosnia-Herzegovina, and before that in Albania, but now finally I have been asked to come here, represent the European Union in the most beautiful country, I would say, in the whole region. So this is a big honor for me personally. I will do everything that we actually move forward and that we can achieve together with our counterparts here in Montenegro, this difficult task. Your task is to be very engaged these next weeks and months because what Predrag has said is absolutely important to underline here. Critical thinking, you know, question your teachers, your professors, your parents. This is what you're supposed to do, and be part of the debate. I think it's very important not to just swallow everything, you know, your teachers, your professors, your parents give you, but basically develop your own critical thinking. What is also very important, what I always say when I meet students, youngsters, find your own cause. You know, one thing is that you, of course, you know, you need to be good at the exams. You need to do as positive, as good as possible there. But in addition there, to try to find also your cause. What is of interest to you? What moves you? What you think where you can contribute? Whether it's, you know, social issues, whether it's the environment. This is a wonderful country, but has a lot of environmental issues. You know, there are a lot of issues, rule of law, where you can get involved and where your voice is very much needed. So developing that critical thinking is absolutely key, and this is part and parcel of this very project we are starting here today, EUbuzz. I'm super excited that you all came here, and I'm looking forward to spending the next whatever time we have together. Thank you.